Hey everyone, it's your crafter Krisha back for another video. This is episode number 83. And my kid's in here. See his back. He's just visiting, I think. Oh, that's lovely, kid. That's real lovely. Yes, lay down. I have a ton of stuff to show you. I do apologize for not making a video last week. I was not feeling good and I didn't really have that much to show, so I just decided that I wasn't going to make a podcast. Chances are I might do a live video tomorrow. I might not. It all depends on how I feel. So, but thank you for everybody who sent me a message asking me if I was okay, because I was pretty, getting a video out there every week, and then I missed a week, and I had a couple people message me on Instagram asking me if I was okay. Yes, I'm fine. I just haven't really felt real good, so I've been sleeping a lot. And then I was at my mom's this week, and I didn't realize I forgot my pills, but I didn't realize that until Thursday night at 10 o'clock. So I have a lot to show you this week. I have several finished objects. I have a lot of whips because, oh, that should be up there. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff to show you guys. So let's get right into it. Hopefully my kid stays in here with me. Otherwise, I'll just have to let him out and then let him outside later. We have had a bear come back. And a couple weeks ago, when I was doing a live video, I mentioned that our bear came back. Well, I caught him on our game camera. So, that is our bear. He's like 400, 500 pounds. So he a big boy. I do have, like I said, a lot of stuff, so let's just get started. I've already talked to Errol for 30 minutes, so today is August 4th, which is Saturday, 2018. It is 10:15 p.m. This is episode number 83. And I want to say a huge thank you to my 376 subscribers. I cannot believe that many people either watch me or subscribe to my channel or what. But thank you everybody for, subscribing. And Ross, again, he's Smell Like Yarn. Thank you for giving me a shout out again. So let's just hurry up and get into this because, like I said, I got a lot. So we are going to actually do finished objects first because I have a ton of them. And some of them, I'm not sure if I have shown them in the previous ones. I didn't do notes for like 2 of my episodes, so I'm not really sure if I showed them before or not. And they're like all scattered over in this area. So I think I showed this one, but I'm not 100% sure. It is my window pane blanket. It's a type of granny square, and I broke a nail. Sorry while I fix this. So I just pull it off. So it's the window pane blanket, and I just did a V-stitch for the border. And this is in the Red Heart Super Saver ombre yarn in the color Spearmint, which I absolutely love the ombre yarn. Oh, and this stitch marker right here is where I was the last time, so I pretty much I used 1 cake for this. So I can throw that over there. I really should have taken my stitch marker off. Did I say they were done finished objects first? Okay, so the one that I just dropped my crochet case. But a couple weeks ago I got some new yarn to me. It was Scarfy. They had them marked down to $3, and I got 2 skeins of them because that was the only one they had on sale. And it was the magenta and the charcoal. So I made this little shawl for a little girl that I'm sending to the church. It's 100% acrylic, but it is very, very, like, you can see the halo on that. Look at the halo on that. So that'll go to a little girl. I finished my little ducky. I have another duck in progress, which is going to be the mom, but that'll be in whips. But the variegated is here it is. The variegated is Red Heart Gumdrop, and Gelato, which is I just get these like they're basically like little flashcards. And I think you get like 70 or 80 of them. I have one back here, actually. Relax, kid. Go back to sleep. So, they come like this. They're Mendology. And you can get 75 blank cards. Which right there is the information. Are you You're a good helper. There's 75 blank cards. They're and they come on a ring. And what I just do is I just put a rubber band through the hole and then make like a knot type thing. He rubs up against everything like I have no idea. Really? I can't keep holding it for you. Here. Yes, I love you too. That's what I get for having kids, huh? But yes, and the orange is just, I think it's Carrot from Red Heart Super Saver. And I think these are 9mm eyes. You want to rub up against the... Oh, you're gonna lick it. Okay. Don't lick yarn, kid. That's not nice. Okay. Hopefully he got his rubbing up against things out of his system. But, so yeah, there's my little ducky. Isn't he cute? His head's crooked. I seem to sew everything crooked. I can't cut straight. I cut crooked. I mean, I get it from my family. What can I say? I also finished 2 little loveys. I just made up the arms, like these ones, I just chained. So I just made a small head and gave him a little smile. And then I just chained, I think, 10 or 11 and just made him look like he has little arms. And this is the Bernat blanket yarn. I'm not sure of the color. I've had it for a while. So I made this one. And then I also made this one, and this one I did arms differently. I think I did 8 chains, and then I single crocheted and skipped 1, single crocheted in the first 2. Then I did 2 half double crochet, and then I did a 3 double crochet to kind of give it like a triangle effect. And gave him a little mouth, which you can't see. There he is. I'm gonna pick my crochet case up because I have a problem. Nope. Okay, so here's the orange that I use for the feet on my ducks. And I got the pattern out of the Big Book of Little Amigurumis. And you'll see that I have made 2 other patterns out of this book. I love this book. So I made 2 more patterns out of that book. I also finished this the right side? No, yeah, that's the right side that I'm showing you. I also finished another, sorry, my head's itchy. It's hot in here, and I have my air conditioner on, which has been on all day. And I go through phases, like I'm freezing, then I'm hot, now I'm hot. I was freezing a while ago. But this is the ice cream yarn, a lion braid ice cream yarn in the colorway Minty. I can't remember if it's minty or just mint. But I finished it, so it is going to go to the church. Okay. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen this. But I made a little dolphin. Or I think I showed it on Facebook too. I made a little dolphin. In the pattern, and of course, okay. So I will show you the ducks. Okay, here's the ducks. I do not make them hats. I just simply make them and leave them like that. And the dolphin pattern, it comes with all of these. So there's the dolphin, the cuttlefish. So there's a narwhal. Over here is a cuttlefish, and where my hand is, there's a jellyfish. So they had blue roundies for his eyes. I personally did not use blue. I used white. Here's a little information about when I go to my mom's. See, I take projects up to my mom's with me. But I also went to Joann's a couple weeks ago and got some. They had their. Well, I got Big Twist because I like Big Twist. That's like one of my favorite yarn brands from there. And I just grabbed like a bunch of basic colors like gray, white, green, yellow, orange. That was my phone, sorry. So this is like dark gray. And I just made a little dolphin. I figured somebody would like them. So yeah, there's my little dolphin. And out of the same book, you know I love the dog. I've made the dog several times. There's these little bears. I personally made the boy. And he has a red shirt in this one. But I gave him a blue shirt. So here's this little guy. He does sit on his own, as you can see. I watched one of Sharon Oyala's videos for her, what was it, like, the little Bigfoot or the wee ones basic body pattern, and she gives you a tip if you want them to sit, like, sew them at an angle like a V like that, and if you want them to stand, you could put them like on the sides, but I wanted him to be able to sit, and he does, kinda. My mom had him, see, there he goes. But I gave him a blue, so I didn't think I did too bad for sewing his facial features on. And I used gold eyes, and I used mainstays, I think brown, and turquoise, or turquoise, for his shirt. I did not give him a scarf. So I made the baby duck, and now I am making the mama duck, which I will show you that in whips. I also finished this little blanket. I just used scraps and some of the yarn that I had at my mom's, which I know this green does not go with any of these colors, but I actually think it looks kind of nice. So I was just grabbing a cake of my variegated yarn, and I have so much of. So I grabbed a cake, and I just made the window pane granny squares, and I did 6 rows, and then I went along them in I think, was that single crochet? No, half double crochet. So I did that. I did them all. I went around them all in half double crochet, and just made a little blanket. I think I'm gonna give it to a nursing home for in a wheelchair. I actually think it might be too short. Sorry, kid. Too short for a wheelchair. It is 4 rows, 4x3. But I might put another row on it just to make it okay. But I actually kind of like it. I also, at my mom's last week, finished this Kristen shawl, I think. And it is by Fiberflex, I do believe. And I used Mandala Wizard. So you start all the way down here at the point and just increase on the sides. And I used 1 whole cake out of this. And I think I only had about that much left, if that. So it worked out nice. It was a nice long cake. The only thing I don't like about it is it's not very wide, long at the top. I mean, but I'm a big girl, and that's all. Like, that's all the further it goes on me. So, but I have to keep telling myself that the people in the ladies and gentlemen in the nursing home are not as big as me. So I just make it. And I've been on a wrap kick lately. Like, you can see my lips, you'll see why. So I made this wrap, and it's just a regular V-stitch. I made this long wrap, like I'll fold it in half, and so there it's folded in half, and I can even fold it in 4s. See there, it's folded in 4s, and it's a pretty good size. This is just a regular V-stitch. I actually took a stitch dictionary up to my mom's in case I get bored with what I brought. And you'll see in my whips that you shouldn't go to Walmart when you're bored really, really bad, because I went to Walmart and they had a lot of yarn on sale. So I finished this, which I like it. I like something simple that I don't really have to think that much about. I also finished last week. My cousin sent me a link and a message asking me for Swiffer wet jet covers for her mop. So I wanted her to be able to use them for dry mopping also, so I made 3 of them in acrylic yarn so she can just dry mop. And then I also made 3 in cotton so that she can actually do mopping. And I gotta take these up to my great grandma's house because that's where she's visiting. And I was supposed to take them out this week, and I messaged her and I'm like, hey, look, I forgot your things, I'll bring them up next week. And I said apologize like 3 times, and she's like, don't be sorry. You're a human, you forget things, it's okay. I also made another Kristen shawl, but I figured this one could be for a little girl. So I started with purple, and it's Red Heart with Love, and I think it might just be violet. And then I put some rows of, I have them over here, Cameo, and then I put 2 more rows of purple. So for a little girl, I figured that one would be cute. And then I'm also thinking about making some ducks with just yellow, like they're supposed to, because I have a lot of this yellow. Like last year actually, I got a bag from one of my coworkers, and there was 2 jumbo skeins in there of yellow, and I've yet to use it. And I like to get it because it's a good color to have on hand. So I'm gonna make some ducks in this solid yellow. Is that all my finished objects? Sorry, kid. Okay, now let's go to lips. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of do this one last because it falls on acquisitions. So put that over there. And yes, I just said over there. Has some of my brother coming out of me. Okay, so let's talk about this one for a minute. So as you know, I started a midwife blanket, and I am using the mandala in the color Dream World. Well, two of my Walmarts has the newer colors of mandala, and the one Walmart that is closest to me does not. Well, they're rearranging and putting a lot of their yarn on sale. So I went there on Thursday to the one that didn't have any new colors. And I told my mom, because I was like, alright, let me find my stitch marker. Okay, it's over here. I was right here where the stitch marker is. Can you see it? It's a little dragonfly. So I was there. And I'm like, Mom, this is all I have. I said, I know I'm not going to have enough to finish this blanket. I said, I know we're going to Walmart tomorrow. And if they don't have the color that I need, I'm going to have to rip this apart and maybe take it in one repeat on both sides. So that would have made it this big. And if I have to, I'll take it in another one, which would be there. And I was like, let's see, what we find at Walmart. So we went to Walmart, and there was a lady that was kind of restocking the shelves, putting the yarn in, and I got to talking to her, and I'm like, you have any yarn on sale? Because I see you're adding new ones. Do you have any yarn on sale? And she's like, well, 2 aisles over in the arts and crafts section, there's some yarn there. I went. There was one skein there, so I got it. You'll see that in a minute, in a little bit. So and then I came back and I got the yarn that I wanted. And she's like, there's also crochet books over there. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not looking for crochet books. I got tons of those at home. She's like, okay, but check the clearance aisle. I know they have a lot of yarn over there for sale. So, my mom wanted another blanket because the one I made her out of that Bernat fuzzy yarn. It's right like the Pipsqueak yarn, if you know what I'm talking about. So I was like, okay, well, I'll be back over here because my mom wants me to make her a blanket out of this yarn. So I went back. I looked at the yarn in the craft aisle and only found the one skein. So I went back and got talking to this lady, and I'm like, well, I'm looking for a specific color, and I don't know if you guys have it here or not. It's the mandala, and it's the baby yarn. And she was like, well, the mandala, a lot of the mandala is over on the end cap, and it was like $4.97. It wasn't on sale. But then I walked around where they have all the hooks and the needles and things, and that's the end where they have the baby yarn. I got looking there. They had Dream World. So I was like, I have a long ways to go on that blanket, so I got 2 of these. I got 2 of the Dream World, because I had 3. And I got 2 of them because I was like, I don't know how much I'm going to get out of one cake. And as you can see, I'm actually very far on one cake. So I was like, oh, thank God I don't have to freaking rip that out. Because you know how much work I put into that? And I kept I tell you the row that I keep making on mistakes on is this eyelet row and the one right after that one. Tons of mistakes. I have to rip it out like 3 times. Unless I'm I'm the type of person that if I'm crocheting, I'm either watching TV, on my computer, listening to music, I'm doing something. So, but finally I got it, because I had to rip like this eyelet row on the white like 4 times, and this row next to it like 3 times, and it seems like those 2 rows are always the ones that get me. So yeah, that's a long story short. No, that's a long story long. But this is my midwife blanket, and like I said, I'm making it in the Dream World, and I am using a 5mm hook, which that hook and my mandala with my tension and stuff worked perfect for that. So that's one of my whips. My other whip is I started this corner to corner blanket, and I had to go to Michael's because look at this sad mess. Look at it. This is all I have of this color. And UJet sent me this, and I know she gets it at Michael's because it was that craft value. So this is all I had left of the white. And I'm using 2 different colors of blue. So I'm using this color right here, which I think it's Red Heart with Love, maybe. So this is all the farther I got on it. And I'm just doing, I did 5 rows of white. Then I did 2 rows of the blue, 2 rows of white, 2 rows of the second blue, and then 2 rows of white. And then I'll go back and forth. And I think I have the tags in here. There's one. Okay, there's one. Okay, the Red Heart with Love is Blue Hawaii. And apparently I do not have the other one in here. Oh, the other one is also Craft Smart. It's just in the color blue, I think. So yeah, I just started it like a while ago, and I just haven't got time to work on it because I keep starting wraps. You'll see in my whips what I'm talking about. So that is my corner to corner. So it's gonna be a baby boy blanket, I know that much. So I have my wraps. But I'm gonna go to that. Okay, so I already showed you the baby duck and finished objects. I just did that one today. But I have the mama duck that I'm working on in the same colorway. It'll definitely be done by next podcast. It might be done tonight. I don't know yet. So let's get into my wraps because I have a problem. Well, you know my grandma said no more shawls, but she did not say no more wraps. So I have this one started. Let me just figure out where my yarn's coming from. So I have this one started. It's like the double V stitch, I guess. And I'm using a 5mm hook. And I'm using a mandala. And it is the mermaid colorway. I don't think this is Mandala Baby. Yeah, I don't think it's Mandala Baby. So that's the mandala. I love this one. So that's number 1. Number 2 is made out of the mandala wood nymph. I'm trying not to let any of this touch my kid, because he's really weird about things touching him. Let me tell you. So this one's the same stitch, just in a different color. I really like this one too. And surprisingly, this one's in the same stitch. I have a feeling this is like my favorite stitch or something. But it looks like this. And it is in the colorway Sirens. And it looks like this. This cake's a little messed up because it has been thrown from like bag to bag to bag. So And if you follow Petra, which is the Sosa family, I do the same thing she does. I buy yarn, I cake it up. It's the easiest way for me to store it. So even the mandala yarn, this is Sirens, even the mandala yarn I cake up because it's easier to store and it's so much easier to get to and to figure out what I have and what I don't have. So this one is definitely Mandala Baby, and it is an Atlantis colorway, and that's what this one looks like. And I just started this one, and I think this one is, yeah, it's just a V-stitch. I don't like, my kid doesn't like my things touching him. He's rude. So I have 4 wraps started, no, 5. 4 of them are started with the mandala because, as you know, I like the mandala. I like it because its color changes. I don't mind the, like, drastic color change. I just like mandala. I love all their colors. I hope Walmart comes out with new colors or whatever. Okay, so that's all of my whips. Or no, that's not all of my whips. I have another whip. It is this one. And I think that is everything. And that goes into my acquisitions, because this is a new acquisition. So this is just a double crochet chain 1 mesh. It's going to be a shawl, but I actually think it's a little stiff. Maybe not. I mean, is it stiff? You think it's stiff? Maybe not. But they had a lot of Bernat Pop on sale. So I bought 2 of these. I only have 1 to show you because my bag was getting kind of full. The one I take to my mom's. And that's this big behind purple one. But it can hold a lot of stuff. So I got 2 of these and I left 1 at my mom's because I plan on getting a lot of this one done. And it is in the color called Rainy Day. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Okay, so it's not going to focus. But if you're unfamiliar with Bernat Pop, it's 100% acrylic. It is 5 ounces, 140 grams, 280 yards, and 256 meters. It is a medium number 4. It is machine washable and dryable, I think. But I'm not sure. It won't tell me on the outside. Recommended needle size is a 5mm US 8 and a 5mm US crochet hook is an 8. So that's this color. So I have 2 of those. I just have 1 to show you now. Okay, let's do the ones in my basket first because these are from 2 weeks ago. So as you know, I used some of this one, which is the cameo, in that one shawl. I'll throw that over there. I have a lot of rolling to do, and I'm hoping to do that tomorrow. This is how much I have left of the purple. So, get that roll. I think that one's violet. Or is this? No, this is... I also got this one. It is a violet. And it's the Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. Then I got this one, and this is one of my favorite colors. It is Blue Hawaii. And I got this one, which I started a project but do not like it, so I'm taking it apart. It's Iced Aqua. Now, the stuff that I got Thursday. So the first one I got was this one. And this is the one that was on sale for $5. which wasn't a great deal because it's usually like $5.84, but I liked it anyway. So this is Anemone. I think that's how you say it, and it's another Red Heart ombre. I thought it was really pretty. Wait, what? Ooh, getting a little toot with mama. I also got this one. This is Burnett Pop, and it is the colorway Radical Botanical. And if you watch Ross's latest video, he got one of this color also. I got two. Because if you know me, oh, by the way, this is how much I have left from my mom's Pipsqueak blanket. And it is in the colorway Cotton Candy, which is white, pink, and purple. She's a girly girl. She's a pink and purple kind of girl. Me, I'm more of a blue and green girl, I guess. I also got Mainstays, has some variegated yarn. Trying to get them out of the bag, so but you're not helping Mommy. If you want to go out, Mommy will take you out here in a minute. I know there's more in here. Alright. Oh, I guess I did touch it, my bad. Okay. I had more in here, and I guess I took them out. So, what's this? I had a lot more in here, but I guess relax, honey. Relax, honey. Okay, so as I was saying, the purple and gray is Scarfy, which I got two of them. So, yeah, it's definitely different. I had a hard time working with it because while I was working, I kept getting like these giant hairballs. And that's one of the reasons why I don't get Hometown USA, because of those reasons. Hang on, honey. Mom will let you out here in a minute. So, this is 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 312 yards, and 285 meters. I did not realize that there was wool in this, which it's 78% acrylic, 22% wool. It is a bulky 5, and the color that I got is charcoal and magenta. I'm gonna clean my bed off soon. And I also got, so like I was saying, Mainstays has a couple new colors. They have a purple variegated, a blue variegated, and kind of like a neutral variegated. So I got, a while ago when I first seen them, I got two blue variegated, which is Blue Skies Varg. And then I got the purple one, which I forget what the purple one is called. But while I was at Walmart, I seen that they had some of the newer variegated of the Mainstays. And I got two of the Blanket Slate Varg. That was my phone again. I do apologize. So this is what it looks like. It has tan and white and two different color of gray. Dark gray, or maybe, no, tan, blue. I can't tell if that's blue or gray. But these are a medium 4, 285 yards, 260 meters, 5 ounces, and 142 grams. And like I said, it's just Mainstays basic yarn. But I have 2 of these, 3 of the blue, and 2 of the purple. So yeah. Are you ready to go outside, kid? I also wanted to show you what my mom got me. Okay, first off, I want to show you these. So, I am getting my hair cut next week. Probably Wednesday. Yeah, I think that's the day my gram's off. But I went to the dollar store because I seen on a Dollar Tree haul from Pookie's View. I watch her every once in a while when she has really good items, and I know my book is in your road. Hey, just come over here and sit your behind down, and I'll let you out here in a minute. But I go to the Dollar Tree, and I get these. They're hairbands. Elastic hair, or not elastic. It's the type of stuff that, you know, like the old telephone cords? That's what they are. If they stretch out, you put them in hot water, they go back to their regular size. I love these things. I've had the two on my arm now for like 3 months. And there for a while, when I was using those stuff with the elastic in them, they would break. I broke like 3 of them in one day. How do you break 3 of them in one day? I don't know, but I did it. So I buy these. I wanted to show you what my mom got me. Now, I don't wear a lot of earrings, but I have a turtle fetish. I'm like addicted to buying turtles. And my mom got me some turtle earrings and a turtle necklace, which has 2 little baby turtles on it, which I thought they were earrings. Look how cute that is. And she also bought me some little turtle charms from Wish. And she thought they could be used in stitch markers. So here's the little turtle. And then there's a bigger turtle. Okay, so let me kind of dump these out here because there's 3 different sizes. So then you have this turtle right here. It's a little different. And then you have these big ones right here. Or yeah, where's the camera? There you go. So that one. Aren't they cute? Oh, and then there's also this one. Oh, there's 4 different ones in here. So you got this one here. Okay, where's the camera? You got that one there. You got this little one. Then you got the big one. And then, oh god, there's like a lot in here. And then you got this little one. Oh Jesus, then you have that one. You know what? It looks like they're all different. Oh, and look at it, even have a little tiny sea turtle. So I will definitely be making some keychains out of these because, like I said, I am like literally obsessed with turtles. I went to New Jersey to the boardwalk and I spent a lot of my money on turtle things like turtle necklaces, turtle keychains. I even bought like a whole mess of those blown glass turtles and put them up on my stand. But yeah, I bought a whole mess of freaking turtles. And my mom just thought they were so cute that she bought me a whole bag of them on Wish. There's 16 in here. But yeah, she brought me a whole bag of them and a turtle necklace and some earrings. So, yeah, I thought that was nice of her. She buys me stuff all the time, though. So, especially yarn, which I love her for that. I hope she gets back into crochet. And the only reason why I say that is because she watches my videos. And last week, I kind of got upset with her because, wow, this video is long. Holy crap. So I got upset with my mom last week because I thought it would be something else that we could do together. Like, that we could, like, because I talk to her about crocheting all the time, and I just wanted something else that, you know, we could do together. We could just stay at home and have a crochet day or whatever. But she gets into it, and I told her, I'm like, you know what, this helps me, like, relax and stuff, and it just helps keep my mind off of stuff, especially when I learn, like, a new stitch. I have to be paying attention, and it helps, like, if my mind keeps wandering and thinking about stuff and you know, just won't shut up. You know, I start a project, and, like, I calm down, and I just wish she would get back into it. And I know I got angry at you, Mom, last week, or this week, but I tried to teach you something you wanted to learn, and then you just keep putting it on the back burner, and that kind of pisses me off, honestly. Because you wanted to learn, and then I taught you, and then you just didn't want to do it anymore. But sorry about that rant. I know she's gonna watch this video, and I know she's gonna be like, well, blah 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 blah, whatever. So I'm sorry, guys. This is an extra long video. I gotta probably go let him out. This is like a 47-minute video. I do apologize. I did not realize it was gonna be this long. So I think that's gonna be it for now. I really hope I do not do this again, because I am sorry about, like, but I was just not feeling good. And another thing that I wanted to mention is my last podcast, UJet said that I was, you know, having a hard time breathing, and I was, and I didn't look very good. I watched the video. I did not look good that last podcast, and I got a cold a couple of days after that, and then I got this thing with my mouth where it, like, seeps stuff, and I thought it was just because of my cold, but now my cold's over, and he's weird. And I thought maybe it would go away. I put chapstick on it. I even bought the medicated stuff. It's not going to my son. I don't know what it is. But I do go see my doctor in a couple weeks, so I'm hoping that either heals up by then, or I get him to look at it and tell me, you know, like, you gotta get this or whatever. But I'm gonna let you go, guys, because it is almost 48 minutes long, and I do apologize for keeping you this long. It's just I had so much stuff to talk about that I completely forgot to look at the time. By the way, it is 11 p.m. now, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you have a great week, because tomorrow is Sunday. I have a piece of dandruff in my hair, and I'm not even worried about it. I hope you guys have a great week. Tomorrow is Sunday. Hope you have the rest of you a great week. I hope you guys have a great weekend for the rest of it. And I will talk to you guys again. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a live video. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. It doesn't really matter to me either way. If you want to get notifications of all of my future videos, press that bell, and if you would like to, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a great night, everyone, and I hope to hear from you guys in the comments below. Bye!